I mean, let's not forget the hints he dropped during his valedictorian speech in Westminster just last month.
Like Cincinnatus, I am returning to my plough, and I will be offering this government nothing but the most fervent support.
Many Tory MPs were gutted about the former PM's decision to withdraw from the race, and he is a proven election winner, of course. So could he make a Churchillian comeback to number 10 still? Well, one man who knows Boris very well is Andrew, the author of Boris Johnson, The Rise and Fall of a Troublemaker, at number 10, and he joins me now live. So, Andrew, you've known Boris for more than 30 years. Obviously, it was a setback at the weekend. But do you think his frontline political career is over?
Almost certainly not. Anyone less likely to walk away and to live quietly, live out his days quietly somewhere deep in the heart of the British countryside, sort of doing work for local good causes, than Boris Johnson. It's just unimaginable. And what he's just shown is his absolutely intense desire to come back. He's obviously got to stand aside at the moment. He's got to give Rishi Sunak and everyone a fair crack at it. But Boris rescued the Tories from your last guest, Nigel Farage, in 2019. And if the Tories need rescuing again, then Boris may well get another chance.
It's true, isn't it, that he absolutely wants to emulate Winston Churchill. He loves the idea of this comeback. Of course, Churchill had to wait many years, didn't he? Do you think Boris is prepared to wait that long? And the other question is, do you think he would be prepared to be leader of the opposition, or will he try and mount a comeback if Sunak doesn't improve the poll ratings before the next election?
Well, one of his gifts as a journalist as well as a politician is his understanding. And lots of people get locked in some orthodoxy. Boris sees an opportunity absolutely in a split second and will then go for it. If it involves being leader of the opposition, he'll do that. The comparison with Churchill is interesting, but actually he's more like Benjamin Disraeli. And Disraeli also had to keep going and had one brief go at being Prime Minister and then did come back for a second longer stint. So it's absolutely on. And Boris, I mean, most politicians, or many politicians, become incredibly boring. Boris's use of language, his ability to transform the atmosphere if he walks into a sort of a shopping centre on a quiet Wednesday afternoon, he's the person who can change the atmosphere. And he hasn't lost that, and he's not that old either. He can go off and make a great deal of money, give speeches, write his book about this obscure playwright called William Shakespeare, and, of course, be ready to be called, as he puts it, from the plough like Cincinnatus.